So one of the first steps in creating your own sized wood dolly with the Snap-Loc Wood Dolly system is to cut your own 45-degree angles. You can take this a little bit and make it sanded down and just match those together. Put your nicest looking side up and we'll get started on the next step, which is installing the brackets. The next step is, once you're lined up here, you're just going to make sure these plates are secured against the edges so that there's no gap here. And then you're just going to start these screws in. Don't go all the way down, just put all 4 screws in first and then you get it started. Make sure your gap here is still good in the wood and just kind of pinch that together and finish tightening those down. Okay, I've got these tightened down here. I chose to put the brake on these corners and I've got this fastened in this corner now. I'm going to come to the other side. Sometimes it helps to push it up against the wall, just to kind of snug it up. And I'm going to fit these to where there's, again, no gaps here. And the seam is lined up nice. And we're going to finish installing those. Okay, now that we have all of our bolts secured, fastened down for all of our casters, we're going to go ahead and install the side mounts with these screws on all the additional holes. And what that does is it adds a lot of rigidity to this unit. Now that we have most of these in, you're just going to start them all like this. Just going to finish them out. I like to use the hammer drill because it locks it in really nice. That's it, you don't have to over tighten these. Just clamps the metal right down on the dolly wood. And of course I'm using the backer here to kind of push in against it. Okay, one of the last steps you can do is you can add these stay screws here into the corners, which also give it even more rigidity for the interior of the wood. Now this dolly is designed to make any size you want. So that's the beauty of having your own brackets. You can make your own dolly. You can take this apart anytime you want. You can expand it in any direction. And this should last you 20 years. So in the wood, being a 2x6 is unlike anything else in the industry. It's really thick, really rigid, much better than a lot of the 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch wood dollies. And that's the Snap-Loc Wood Dolly bracket system.